Newbury Park High School's Darick Holmes Jr. was certain to follow in his father's footsteps as a promising California running back. However, that all changed when Jr. transferred from Oaks Christian and chose to bypass running back for a position that could best accentuate his skill set, slot receiver.
At Oaks, I was playing slot there too, but I was mostly at running back. But when I got here, I felt more comfortable at receiver, so they just told me wherever I felt comfortable at and I'll play at, so I'll choose slot receiver.
Darick Holmes Sr. used to play running back for coach Chris Peterson when he was at Portland State. His son, Darick Jr., was being heavily recruited to play for Peterson at Washington, but he decided to forge a different path. He unofficially visited Arizona in late March and ended up committing by the end of his trip due to the comfort level he had with Coach Rich Rodriguez and the Wildcats.
U of A offenses, it fits me perfectly. In Washington, it's a great program, great school. Then Coach Peterson coached my dad, so it's like a lot of things there. But Arizona, I feel like it was a better fit for me personally.
Darick started off the season strong, but has been sidelined a few games with an ankle injury. Despite this setback, he is still among the team leaders in catches, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. The only one above him is his little brother, sophomore Darnay, who he shares a special connection with on the field.
As an athlete and 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 as
Darick is an explosive athlete and a nightmare for many teams due to his big play ability. But one of his best attributes is his intangibles and how he interacts with both coaches and players.
He's hard to match up for linebackers in there and strong safeties, which is why we like to put him in the slot. But he also has the speed that if we need to line him up outside, he can get away from some corners. So he's a special athlete, great attitude, good teammate, he's easy to coach.
Darick looks up to players like Wes Welker and Tavon Austin. Both of them share one common attribute: they accept the challenge of blocking. Holmes is looking to add this to his arsenal in hopes of taking his game to another level.
One thing they do, they work very, very hard at what they do, and they take, I noticed that they love to block, and like not scared to get hit because they're going across the middle, slot guys, and they always, so that's why take for me to learn how to block better.
Darick Holmes is a primetime performer on the field, but to his coaches, teammates, and brother Darnay, he is a model student athlete. Darick is just hoping to cap off his senior season with a CIF title for Newbury Park before going to the desert to make a mark with the Wildcats. For the CIF-SOUTHERN section, this is Christopher Ramos of the Cronkite Sports Bureau in Los Angeles.